Oh, motherfucker! Ghost Exorcism Inc. is a scary horror game playing alone or in a team of 6 exorcists. The mission will be to identify paranormal entities and then exorcise them from the dwelling. For those of you who knew the game Ghost Hunters Inc., the game has recently had a change and is now named Ghost Exorcism Inc. This was after a major update where quite a few things in the game were changed and added and modified and released with a different name to try and give it that boost from that point on. For those who are fans of Phasmophobia and the like, you will be no stranger to entering a house trying to identify the ghost to complete the challenges. However, with Ghost Exorcism Inc., it's a little bit different. You don't just have to identify the ghost, you have to get rid of it. Now, do you feel like you have the soul of an exorcist? Do you have the desire to send evil entities back to the afterlife? Would you prefer this thrill as a solo exorcist or in a team? Well, Ghost Exorcism Inc. is a spooky game about exorcisms. The exorcist's mission is to cleanse entities that haunt locations such as castles, mansions, and abandoned houses. Exorcists will have several paranormal tools at their disposal, such as the well-known EMF K2 detector, the entity analyzer, the threat detector, surveillance cameras, and so on. Once the threat has been identified, you can follow the given exorcism protocol using equipment such as the neutrino gun, which made famous by the Ghostbusters, holy water, incense, and much more, to send supernatural entities back to where they came from. Now, as I said, you can play alone or in a group of up to 6 people. More teammates means a higher chance of success when venturing into larger haunted locations. Ghost Exorcism Inc. also has speech recognition, so it will allow you to use your microphone to interact with the paranormal entities. They will listen to you and understand your requests, so be careful not to upset them. And of course, you can communicate using proximity voice with your teammates using the in-game proximity voice. That is, of course, if you don't already use something like Discord or TeamSpeak or any other form of communication. There is, of course, progression, so successfully completing contracts will earn you money and gain you experience. Higher levels will allow you to purchase more advanced equipment capable of exorcising even more dangerous entities. There are several entity behaviour profiles. Each entity will have a randomised type, shadow, poltergeist, demon, etc., and a set of evidence to collect and note down behaviour. Hunting and exorcising is far from an easy task. I know this because I don't exercise that much myself. Oh wait, it's a different kind of exercising. We're talking about ghosts here. Look, the entities do not want you there, especially if you are trying to banish them from the living realm. So be prepared to defend yourself and protect yourself. Now, for those of you who are familiar with titles like Phasmophobia, something nice about Ghost Exorcism Inc. is you start in a lab or a headquarters, if you will. In there, you can help show teammates how some of the equipment works, practice with some of the equipment, try and understand it before actually going into the mission. Once you do select the mission that you want to play and go into the mission, you'll already be a little bit more familiar with your tools. If while in a mission you find that you couldn't quite get something to work or not quite sure what you're doing with it, the beautiful thing is, when you finish the mission and you go back to headquarters, you can have a bit more of a play with it before venturing out again. It's a really nice system that they've implemented with this, and also the way that it works within the van to actually summon new equipment when you need it, so you don't have to worry about taking a bunch of stuff with you just in case you don't need it. There are some basic tools that you get to start with regardless, no matter what mission you're doing, but of course the more advanced stuff you'll only start to unlock once you actually get to a higher level. I originally played this game when it first released, and as much fun as it was then, it did need a little bit of work, and there were a few things that were a little bit glitchy. Because I was playing Phasmophobia a lot at the time, Phasmophobia was the game that really truly captured my attention in this genre. However, with a lot of recent changes to this game, coming back to it now, it's almost a different game to what I remember, which is why this is more of a first impressions to see how they've actually come along since then. So putting aside anything I knew before, come and join me for this bit of gameplay, and I'll let you know at the end what I think while I play through, and I'll give you my first impression on Ghost Exorcism Inc. Come on, let's go. Okay, so as far as picking a job goes, it doesn't appear that it's like Phasmophobia, for those who are aware. It looks like you've got jobs that will randomly cycle through. Now, whether that's the game randomly making a job, maybe it's making it harder, shorter, or whatever else, or maybe it's meant to actually replicate real jobs for you to hunt, I don't know. But you can come here, you can obviously buy a custom contract, which I've never really clicked on. So it looks as though you get to go through, choose the map that you want to choose. You can choose your difficulty, and it tells you how much it's going to cost. I don't know if I've got any money, but let's just try it. So that's the Lost House, Pianist Manor, Saint Samael Fort, the Bamboo Temple, Cemetery of the Last Rest, Baroni Gunta, Hope Scout Camp, and Family Home. So I'm gonna try Family Home first, because out of all of them, that looks just the least creepy. So we'll go simple short contract. A charming American house, family that settled here. Shouldn't have bought the house. Yep. So it seems that the child's toy box is linked to the entity that persecutes them. Okay. So apparently the child's toy box is something. So a powerful entity must be exorcised. There will be between 2 and 3 pieces of evidence. You will be provided with some free equipment for use for this contract. Okay, so we need 2 to 3 pieces of evidence, and click on the steering wheel to go. This is the Scooby van. Let's go. Wish me some luck. And a short drive later, and we are here. Road closed. A lot of those around Brisbane right now at the floods. Okay. Players in vehicle. Oh, that's kind of handy. At least we know who's hiding in the vehicle at a quick glance. Okay. I have noticed that the graphics chop a little bit, and my PC's no potato, so I don't quite know why, but otherwise it's not so bad. Okay, so this here is your spawning station. So depending on what you own, I suppose you have extra tools you can spawn, so you may not need to spawn them straight away, but of course you can spawn more. And your board, so exercise entity is obviously top priority. We got a measure and occult reading, receive an error from a thermometer. Okay, have placed a video camera to record supernatural interference and detect spirit with the EMF. Okay. Now, straight away, the neighborhood feels creepy. I kind of feel like Michael Myers is going to pop out at me at any stage. That's the feeling that they give you in this map. It doesn't feel like a ghost map. It feels like a serial killer map, but we'll see. Sufficiently creaky door to just freak you out. And the mood changes. Straight away it feels creepy. Oh, we don't... Oh, okay. Wow. Straight away. Shut the old door behind me. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, pull it together, pull it together. Your audience needs you. That door creak. Ooh, okay. Oh, motherfucker! Wow. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Okay, I died. Wow, that was quick. Even you don't die that quick in Phasmophobia. Okay. Alright, let's see if we go a little bit better this time. Alright. Know what I'm doing. Whoops. As he throws the torch down. That in that hand. Oh, what do we need to do? What are our objectives? So I need the cult reading, so thermometer and an EMF. So same as before, so challenges aren't overly exotic. Start with the EMF. I've got to tell you, that door closing the first time. Chills. Literal chills. Oh, shit. Fuck. I did not expect that. Come on. Okay, nothing in hallways. Nothing in hallways. Hallways are... Well, that... Sorry. Nothing in that hallway. Nothing in the kitchen area. The ghost doesn't necessarily stay in the house, like in Phasmophobia. He or she will chase you to the van and will absolutely try and destroy the door to get in. Alright, so I don't know necessarily the best angle. Let's just try. The fuck was that? The noises. Noises get me. Stand that up. Alright, so off the bat, I can tell you that so far the sort of picking up and moving mechanism in this game is awful. That's something that really got to work on, so... Oh, what the fuck is that? She's a gymnast. Did not expect that. Let's have a look on a camera. What have I got in there? Alright, so definitely see some interference there on the camera. Let's turn the torch off. Okay. I've placed a video camera to record supernatural interference. Well, I don't know about you, but I can see the interference there. So whiteboard, you're drunk, go home. Oh, look, there she... Oh, there she is. Well, I got the EMF. Nice. She's in the living room. Okay, so... I'm going to take Mary. I've seen it walking over there. I don't want to go inside. I really don't. It creeps the crap out. Keep hearing noises. But she's definitely got to be in this living room. She full on did an aerobic fucking something over that way. Alright, so if that's the case, we'll pick this camera up. Let's put the camera like that, shall we? That's got to be able to record that. Let's just take Mary. Let's just put Mary here as a barrier. Thank you. Can I do an entity scan? Let's maybe try an entity scan, shall we? I feel like if I walk in... Oh! Mother fucking creepy little shit! So Mary saved me then. There's no doubt about that. Oh. She just walked through the door. She just walked through the goddamn door. Alright, we know Mary will save me. Well, I'm presuming that's it. She's walking on the goddamn wall. Did you see that? Oh. Okay, it's alright. Not real. Look at it. Aha, Mary. Can't get around because of Mary. Alright, that's cool. Okay, so 9p 350. 9p 350. Okay, so we know it's 9p 350. Cool. Oh, we've got it. So we've got the EMF, we've got the camera and the ER. Okay, so we need an occult reading now. Okay, so we don't need that. Can I just turn that off though? There we go. Okay, so take the old cult meter. Can you write in the book? Okay, that's a 3-4 on the EMF. That is a 3 to 4 on the EMF. We got that. We got you. So it's a 3 to 4 on the EMF. Can you show yourself? Are you friendly? Are you near? Nope. Okay. Did I just see a ghost orb? Can you write in the book? Wow, okay. So I think I did that. There's a corrupted object. So now that I've got a moment while that thing's been... Oh, hell no. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Except I don't have any flashes left. What a creepy kid. You don't like my Mary statue, do you? Oh wow, look at that. She just said yeet to your camera. Oh, the ghost orbs in there. Oh, I've full on... Ay, 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 ay. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. Now, I don't know... I don't know if there's an occult object anywhere, because I'm all out of flashes, because I'm an idiot. So we'll just waste our gun a bit. We know she's walked this way. And my gun's all out. And let's run away. Oh, it's upside down. It's coming. Oh, jeez. And on that note, let's get the sorry family, on your own. A crazy kid. Okay, so evidence found, EMF level 3 to 4, yep, $20 for that. We got the reading, $20. Yep, and so the only thing we didn't do is exercise the entity. We got the other things only because not high enough level. Wow, okay, well, yeah, look, it's certainly not easy. Oh, geez, yeah, it's sufficiently creepy. Ooh, Ghost Exorcism Inc. Yep. And there you have it. That's the kind of gameplay that you can expect if you decide to jump into Ghost Exorcism Inc. Now, for those of you who are already familiar with Phasmophobia, I use that game as a comparison because Phasmophobia really is the granddaddy. It's the one that really kicked this off, this psychological horror of trying to discover what ghosts are haunting an area. So really, it set the benchmark for what to expect and how you're going to feel when playing these games. Now, playing Ghost Exorcism Inc., much like Phasmophobia, I can say that graphically they're very similar. Now, that's to say that the graphics, no, they're not AAA quality graphics. They're not the kind of graphics that you'd expect to see in games like The Division or Battlefield or anything that's had millions of dollars spent on it, but the graphics work. The graphics, in my opinion, could maybe be touched up a little bit more, as they do look a little bit lackluster. But the best part about it is when you allow yourself to be immersed, you don't really pay attention to the graphics all that much. I will say that the ghosts, however, could use a little bit of work. The first ghost in the first clip that I showed you looked a little crap, if I'm honest. It wasn't so much how it looked, but the fact that it appeared out of nowhere is what sort of scares you, not how it looks. Now, I understand that with the game engine and how it all works, the graphics are only something that can be done so much, and I know a lot of games people want really good graphics. But honestly, with this, it's the environment that actually really draws you in. Yes, some of the areas of the graphics could be touched up, but to be perfectly honest, they kind of work. They do enough. They don't need to be any different, in my opinion. A little bit nicer and prettier might be okay, but who knows, that might actually change the whole environment and the atmosphere altogether. Now, the controls are okay. The controls don't feel like it's too hard to get used to. Once you work out exactly how to move things around in your hand, you work out picking up and the placement of some items, it's fine. Moving some items around, as you saw, is a little bit janky. There is a system that's designed that rather than just pick it up completely, you can move it a little bit by holding your mouse button and kind of shift its position. But then items tend to fall over, and if you're trying to get things in just the right angle, that can be kind of frustrating. So overall, controlling your character and using items and placing them, it's really not that bad. But that fine-tuning option to place things, that does need a little bit of work. But I don't think you're going to necessarily be doing that all the time, so probably not game-breaking, but it would be nice. At this stage of development, there seems to be enough variety as far as the areas go that you can actually investigate for paranormal activity. There are, however, only a couple of categories of ghosts that you can hunt for, which, compared to Phasmophobia, which has quite a number of ghosts, I'm not sure if having the extra areas to explore will be enough, and maybe the different types of ghosts will become boring after a little point in time. But to be perfectly honest, when there's so many ghosts to look for, like in Phasmophobia, I find sometimes that can be a little bit frustrating, because there's all these ghosts, and you don't often come across all of them. Whereas in this, having a smaller category of ghosts means that you're more likely to have to face off against most of the ghosts most of the time. It's just different areas that you'll be in. So honestly, playing through this, if you're a fan of these kind of games like I am, I think you'll have a lot of fun in it. I think the game is reasonably priced as well. It's only $25.95 Australian to buy Ghost Exorcism Inc., which really isn't that much when you compare it to a lot of other games that might be on the market these days. And while Phasmophobia is $19.95, I do feel that the two games offer you a very different experience. Phasmophobia is all about trying to identify what the ghost is by lots of different subtle clues happening around the world that you're in, but Ghost Exorcism Inc. is not just about that, it's about trying to get rid of the ghost. So there's a bit more of a objective to each area. I can't recommend highly enough that if you're a fan of Phasmophobia, go and get Ghost Hunters Inc. Rather than just you and 3 other friends in Phasmophobia, you can have 5 other friends in Ghost Hunters Inc. So if you already have a large group of up to 6 people, maybe even more, that all want to play Phasmophobia together, but you just can't because the lobbies are only 4 people lobbies, hey, Ghost Hunters Inc. is a really good option for you and your friends to jump in and go and get rid of the ghosts. It also gives you a different style of gameplay rather than just working out what the ghost is each time. It might actually mix things up a little bit and make you appreciate the differences between each game. Thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you didn't get as scared as I did making it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, hey, why not share it with someone that you know that is into these sort of games? It might just be right up their alley. Feel free to drop a comment, let me know what you like about this video, and we'll try and continue the Fear series very soon, so make sure you subscribe so that you know when the next Fear series video comes out, which I can promise you will be very soon. Thank you all for stopping by, and we will see you on the next one.